54 degrees out here. We've got three of the most controversial tires out there at the moment. All right, guys, here we are. Three of the most talked about tires out there. This here's the Adventure. Then we have the new Tusk 2-track, and we have the Mitas Enduro Trail XT Plus. Motoz Dual Venture coming in at 72 on the Durometer reader. The Mitas Enduro Trail XT Plus is coming in at 69. And here's the Tusk 2-track coming in at 78. Definitely a harder durometer reading here on the 2-track. It's going to be interesting, guys. Let's first take a look at the durometer reading that we're getting on these guys. This one over here, the Motoz are getting right at 70 on the durometer reader. This 2-track's reading 74 here in the garage. It's currently 55 degrees outside. And then we're getting 74-ish here on the Mitas tire. A little bit stronger of a rubber compound than that of the other two, which is interesting. I was expecting to see slightly different results when I put the durometer reading up there. Now let's take a look at tread depth. This Tractionator Adventure over here is coming in right at 14 millimeters. If we can zoom in on that. And then over here, we've worn this down a little bit. We've lost a couple millimeters. But right now we're reading 13 millimeters on the 2-track. And here for the Enduro Trail XT Plus, we're coming in right at 13 millimeters or 15/32, almost 16/32 is what we're seeing here. Now looking at these three tires as far as side hilling and being able to stick up on a hill, it looks like the Motoz Tractionator Adventure, we've got this block here that completely stops traction or traffic of the mud trying to go out the side, the flow. We have a nice squeeze down spot right here. And that's the same thing that Tusk has done. We have a complete blockage here on this. Well, let's see, I'll show you this guy right here. A complete blockage right here, but then these other ones just kind of flow through. So it's going to be interesting to get these out there side hilling and see how they react. The Mitas tire over here does not have that. We kind of taper down a little bit, but all of these channels are straight and open. But this one here is the more open tire on the side, so it's going to be interesting to see how it does as compared to these other two when we get out there side hilling and testing these tires to their full potential. Now the thing that I really like about this Mitas front tire is this lug right here. This lug is going to keep you from sliding down the hillside. It's going to be able to grab traction as the mud or dirt slides through these lugs and boom, hits this guy right here. You should be able to side hill on this tire much better than you will on either of these other two. You see the Dual Venture has some angled lugs here, which definitely help with that. And then this guy over here, what they've done here is they've actually angled these lugs down. All right, the Dual Venture here is measuring in at, whoo, come on, get focus, get focus. Come on, focus, guys. Looking at 10 millimeters right there. Or 12/32. Now the Mitas Enduro Trail XT Plus is coming in at, ooh, what is that? 14/32 or 12 millimeters. Now this here is the worn out or 2,000 miles on it 2-track from Tusk. You can see that we're getting interesting feathered wear on this second row of lugs right here. Significantly lower than that of the center lugs. Pretty interesting wear pattern from a tire. 2,000 miles on. We're getting a lot of wear here on this other side lug as well. Those are all pretty flat to begin with when we first mounted them up. Let's take a quick look. We have the initial tread depth reading from this tire the other day. Right now at 2,000 miles, we're looking at 10 millimeters. We're about 12/32 on the 2-track. It's gonna be interesting, guys. Get these tires out there, pitted up one against the other.